when everyone else wanted me to lie. My daughter Mia came home from her grandmother's house crying so hard she couldn't breathe. She was 14, old enough to know when adults were hiding something. "Daddy, why does everyone keep whispering when I walk into a room?" she asked. "What are they talking about?" My wife grabbed my arm hard. "Don't." My mother-in-law shook her head from the couch. "She's too young." My brother-in-law stood up. "If you say anything, you'll destroy this family." But Mia was looking at me with those eyes. The same eyes her mother had when we first met. The same eyes that could always tell when someone was lying to her. "What's going on?" she begged. "Please just tell me." Everyone in that room wanted me to make something up. Tell her it was nothing. Tell her she was imagining things. Tell her the adults were just stressed about work. But I'd been lying to my daughter for 3 years, and I couldn't do it anymore. "Mia, sit down. I need to tell you something." My wife started crying. My mother-in-law left the room. My brother-in-law pulled out his phone like he was about to call someone. I sat across from my daughter and took her hands. "3 years ago, your mom got sick, really sick. The doctors told us she might not make it." Mia's face went pale. "Mom almost died?" "She did die, Mia, for 4 minutes on the operating table." My daughter's hands started shaking. "But she's here. She's fine now." "She is." But something happened after that. The room was dead silent. Even my wife had stopped crying. When your mom woke up, she wasn't the same. She didn't remember things. Important things. "Like what?" I took a deep breath. "Like you." Mia pulled her hands away. "What do you mean she didn't remember me? For 6 months after the surgery, your mother had no memory of having a daughter. The doctors called it selective amnesia. Her brain blocked out the most emotionally significant parts of her life to protect itself." My wife was sobbing now. I had to keep going. "We didn't tell you because you were 11. We thought we were protecting you. Your grandmother took care of you while your mom was recovering. We told you she was on a business trip." Mia was staring at me like I was a stranger. She forgot me? Her memories came back eventually, slowly. "But for 6 months, I had to show her photos of you just to explain who you were. I had to tell her stories about your first steps, your first words, your favorite foods." My daughter stood up. Her whole body was trembling. "Why are people still whispering then?" "That was 3 years ago." "Because it's happening again." The words hung in the air like smoke. My wife buried her face in her hands. My brother-in-law walked out of the room. "Your mom had another episode 2 weeks ago. She woke up and didn't know who I was, didn't know where she lived, didn't know she had a daughter." Mia looked at her mother. "Mom?" My wife looked up with tears streaming down her face. "I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry I can't control this." Mia ran to her mother and held her tight, both of them crying. "The doctors say it might keep happening," I continued. "That's what everyone's been whispering about. They didn't want you to know because they thought it would hurt you." Mia looked at me over her mother's shoulder. "Does she remember me right now?" "Yes, she does." "What if she forgets again?" "Then we'll help her remember. Together." My wife pulled back and cupped Mia's face. "I could never really forget you. Even when my brain tried to erase you, my heart knew something was missing." Mia wiped her eyes. "That's why you've been hugging me so much lately, taking all those pictures." My wife nodded. "I want to remember everything. Just in case." My mother-in-law came back into the room. She looked at me with pure anger. "You had no right." "I had every right. She's my daughter. She's a child. She's 14. Old enough to know why her mother cries when she looks at photo albums. Old enough to understand why everyone treats her like glass." Mia spoke up. "I'm glad he told me." Everyone turned to look at her. "I thought you guys were getting divorced. I thought someone was dying. I thought I did something wrong." She walked over to me and hugged me harder than she ever had. "Thank you for not lying to me. Thank you for treating me like I matter." That night, we all slept in the living room together. Mia insisted. Said she wanted to be close in case her mom forgot anything during the night. She didn't forget, but now Mia knows, and somehow that made everything easier. I told my daughter